Where are the good men at? Where are y'all finding them? Because I can't find it. It's a good men epidemic right now, and we need to talk about it. Me, along with all of my friends, are all single. We have so many hobbies. We go to run clubs, the gym, social events. Like, we're out there. We're working, right? Okay. But every single time I meet a man who has anything interesting to say, he's always in a freaking relationship.
This is to all the single peeps out there. Where is a socially acceptable place to meet someone? I'm genuinely asking because I have no clue how people even meet anymore.
Oh, everyone's on their own timeline. Don't worry, you're going to find someone. You're going to find them when you're not looking. Shut the fuck up. Shut the literal fuck up. I can't deal with it anymore. I cannot deal with it when the only male validation I have gotten in the last 2 years is the goddamn crackhead at the Walden Galleria telling me I have the best rack in Western New York. I can't do it anymore. I am crashing the fuck out.
What happened to men pursuing girls? When was the pivotal moment that a man chose to not go after a girl anymore or put in any effort?
Min, I have a question. How do you feel about a woman approaching you first? Like, she's interested in you and she wants to get your number and everything. How do you feel about that?
Question for the people that have successfully gotten through a divorce. Is it normal to see babies and feel so mad at them? Like, happy families? I am packing my apartment and it's just bringing up a lot of really sad memories. Packing our vow books, congratulations cards, things like that. And it just makes me think of the timeline of where I wanted to be right now. Like, thinking I would be pregnant right now. There's a playground outside of my window in my apartment complex, and just like seeing kids and like seeing families is like fucking killing me. It's so weird because anytime I've wanted to get pregnant in the past and it hasn't happened, I've been like, I'm so happy for everyone that it's happening for, but like right now I just like, I can't even look like on my For You page. Like, if there's like people talking about their fertility journeys or people who are pregnant, like I literally like can't even look. Like, it's making me so upset. Today the family one really came out and like feeling really alone. And then hearing people complaining about all their like kid stuff and like how they don't get sleep because their baby's awake and stuff. I'm just like, I wish I was dealing with that. I don't know if it makes any sense.
I should be talking to my therapist and not TikTok about this, but I think one of the hardest parts about dating right now is the not feeling like enough. You know, like I feel like nobody wants a relationship. Everything is just these situationships and like dating. And it's just like keep getting, I like you, but you're great, but you're such an awesome girl, but like it's always like I'm going through this, I'm going through something, life is hard. I can't do a relationship right now. And it just like, it's sad. Like I wish I was enough to make somebody be like, life is hard right now, but I like this girl, or she's worth sticking around for. It just feels like it's never that. Like it's always, this is so easy to walk away from. And it's sad. It makes me sad, and saying it out loud is really sad, but it just sucks.
Can please somebody tell me? So I'm a 49-year-old woman and I've never been married. I don't have kids and I'm not in a relationship. And when I meet a lot of new people, this is how it goes. So, are you married? No. Do you have kids? No. Are you in a relationship? No. And then I can see their mind ticking 100 miles an hour and they're thinking, what is wrong with this girl? And then that's that conditioning mindset, because I haven't ticked off the normal boxes of society, especially in my generation, which was the norm, right? It was to be married and have kids and especially be in a relationship. Okay. And I'm not doing any of those things. And it just makes me giggle, the reaction that I get every time. But I always get these questions and I know it's coming and it makes me laugh. But I just want to see, does anyone else get this as well? Can you resonate? Especially women in their 40s, because it's funny. Yeah, and obviously my life circumstances have led me to where I am today, which I'm very happy with. And I'm not opposed to marriage or having kids or any of those things, but obviously this is where my life path has brought me.
I'm going to be completely transparent right now. I just finished having the biggest mental breakdown and I want to talk about it. I have a friend that was in a 4-year relationship and she was broken up with in March. I randomly got this urge to text her today to just ask her how she's doing and if she's feeling any better. And our conversation was going on, and she told me that she's already dating someone new. And I just want to preface this by saying I am so happy for her that she was able to find someone that fast. But I cannot help but compare myself to that and ask myself, why is it so easy for some people to date and find relationships that fast, let alone that quickly after just ending a really long relationship?
And too many women treat their boyfriends like that's their husband. That man has not put a ring on your finger, he has not put a roof over your head, and he is not committed to you for the rest of his life. And there's a few reasons that these beta men will drag women on for years and not pop the question and not commit to them. But one of those reasons is because women will do all of the wife duties without actually having a ring on their finger. If you are giving him wife access without him having to pay for a ring, without him having to provide for you, without him having to commit, then of course he's not going to pop the question. If you're already cooking every meal for this man, if you're doing his laundry, if you're sleeping with him, if you're living with him, then what other benefit does marriage add to him? It adds safety, security, provision, and protection for you, but you're already giving this man everything that he wants inside a marriage. And if he asks you to do all those things, if he asks you to move in with him, if he asks you to cook for him, if he asks you to do his laundry and do all those things that you will be doing as a wife, but isn't willing to put a ring on it, then that is not your husband.
I say that the reason that I'm single is because I had a marriage that just didn't really work out, and then my last relationship was quite honestly fucking terrible, full of lies, deception, you name it. You guys say this. Well, you were the common denominator in both of those, so it sounds like you're part of the problem. Maybe you're the reason they both left. Do you think that that response is gonna make me want to talk to you? Or if I say, well, I just am focusing on my job and I'm focusing kind of on me. What dude is going to be interested in spending time with you if all you care about is your job? Focusing on you, you sound self-centered. Focusing on you, you sound like you have trauma. If all you care about is your job, then how are you going to make time for a man? Or I love this one. I'm single because I want to be. Oh, that means that there's nobody interested in you. That means you're high maintenance and no dude wants to put up with you.
One of my best guy friends just got out of a long-term relationship. He's 32, doesn't really go out anymore, doesn't drink, doesn't do anything. He's, a responsible adult at this point in his life, has a job, has a house, blah, blah, blah. He's on the apps, and I hate the apps. I'm like, get off the apps, why are you on the apps? Then he's like, well, how do you meet people if you're not on the apps and if you don't do anything? And I'm like, it's a fair question, sir. I don't know. I don't know the gym. And he's like, well, do you want guys talking to you at the gym? It's like, no. You don't. My thought is potentially the grocery store. That's the only option. Everyone needs groceries.
Hello YouTube, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So on today's episode, we have these strong, independent, modern women who are surprised that men are refusing to approach them. Men are refusing to ask them on dates. Men are refusing to be in relationships. They don't understand why men are doing that, so they are asking the most popular question: where are all the good men? Where are all the responsible men? Where are the men who are ready to settle down? Okay, so as usual, let's see what these men had to say to these women. Men have an answer to the question that these women are asking. Let's get into the comments. I don't think they realize how annoying they actually are, okay? Too much work, too much stress, and what do the men even get in return? 80% divorces initiated by modern women, and the man just loses more than half of his hard-earned or even ancestral assets. For what? To be frank, everything he said on this comment is spot on. There is no lie detected here, for real. They need to realize they have been brainwashed with this strong and independent feminism, must stop being fake in physical appearance, speech and behavior, and also become humble, caring, submit and respect men. Now this comment is spot on. Spot on. Modern women of today are the direct opposite of everything he mentioned here. Why will the man commit if they are just gonna nag and complain all the time and then leave him and take half of his stuff or worse? Sorry ladies, we are having too much fun going our own way and enjoying life for what it is, with good food, good friends, and the great outdoors.